Welcome back to Xbox Corner, my name's Luke, and with the long-awaited next-gen enhanced version of GTA 5 finally releasing for the Series X and S, in today's graphical comparison, we're going to be seeing just whether or not it was worth the wait. And before we get started, as always, if this video helps you out, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more like this, as well as weekly deals, reviews and Game Pass roundups. Now, while many developers choose to release these kind of upgrades for free, Rockstar being Rockstar were of course not going to pass up an opportunity to milk their cash cow one last time, and so the upgraded version is going to set you back another $20 if you choose to pick it up before June 15th, after which it'll return to its full $40 asking price. The question on everybody's mind though, of course, is it worth it? And how noticeable are the actual differences between the existing standard and the new enhanced version? Well, today I'm bringing you a graphical comparison video to showcase these visual differences, and I'll start by saying that for this comparison, both games are running on the Series X with the enhanced version set to Fidelity mode, and to add a little bit of extra continuity, I've left all the gamma and brightness settings at default for both games. Now, according to the list of enhanced features, we're getting faster load times with the new version, which to be honest I can't really say that I noticed. There are definitely some big visual differences between the two though, the most notable being the impact that HDR has when it comes to the contrast between the light and dark areas, as well as how the ray tracing or ambient occlusion affects the game's lighting and shadows, and in addition to these, many of the game's textures appear to have been improved, and there's significantly more foliage in the game, both in the environments and when it comes to the density of the game's trees. Now lastly, there are actually a few things that I would have to say have a negative impact on the visuals in the enhanced version, the first of these being that the game's colours appear to be a lot more saturated, sometimes overly so, and like I said, I've made no changes to my settings between the recordings for each version. The second issue that I noticed was that for some reason some of the game's objects appear to have a strange coloured outline to them, which really doesn't look right. And finally, the way in which the world is reflected in some of the game's buildings also looks really off, which I presume is also some kind of visual bug. All in all though, I'd have to say that the visual upgrades do make a noticeable difference, and the enhanced version of the game also seems to perform a little better, as I frequently experience freeze-ups with the standard version, which happened a lot less often with the new version. Whether or not it's worth your cash though if you already own the game, I'm honestly going to have to reserve judgment here, but hopefully the upcoming montage will help you decide. So with that said, enjoy the visuals and music, and let's get into it.